a pair of programs on the rise.
No doubt about it. Mizzou, the better team today.
Missouri is the number 8 seed.
Two vibrant head coaches leading the way.
You're going to go take care of business, and we are not going to be denied today on our home court.
Together, we attack.
Newcomers poised to make an impact. Returners determined to rise to the next level.
Jameis far wing open three, it's in there.
Seniors ready for their last ride.
Open three.
And a program icon prepared to play her final season in her hometown.
Back to Sophie Cunningham at three for the win.
Over the next hour, the state of basketball in Missouri as the Tigers begin the 2018-2019 season. It's Show Me Mizzou Basketball. Presented by Bud Light, game day's favorite light lager. Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs. Shelter Insurance for your auto, home, and life. Papa John's, the day after the Tigers win, get 50% off your regular menu price online order using promo code TigersWin at papajohns.com. MU Healthcare, Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, where yes finds a way. Time to tip it off. Round ball is back in the Show Me State. Hi, and welcome to basketball season. I'm Ben Arnett, your host, as we get you in the hoops frame of mind over the next hour. And we start with the man in charge of the Missouri Tiger men's basketball program. Entering his second season as the head coach here, Conzo Martin and crew are looking to expand on last year's return to the NCAA tournament. And you fans have a lot of new faces to meet. I sat down with Coach Martin to see how he feels about his group entering the season and to introduce all of you to all of those newcomers.
It's been great. The energy's been good. When you're able to have experienced guys in your program, big guys that do a lot of things for your program, having Jordan Geis back, who's battle-tested. We have 4 guys that played in a lot of minutes for us, and then you add some new talented young guys. The energy's been good. Our veteran guys have been doing a good job leading us.
A lot of newcomers, and let's go through them. Start with Torrance Watson. Great high school career in St. Louis. How does he carry that into his freshman season in college?
I think he'll be great. I mean, he has the ability to score the ball. And I think the biggest key for him, we talked to Torrance about, just do you, be who you are, score the ball, be shot ready, stay aggressive. Because what happens sometimes when you're a young guy, you're learning new things, you get bogged down, and all of a sudden you somehow seem to not realize how good you are because you're going through so much. But I'd say you're a talented player. You're going through, like any freshman, I went through it. But just understand who you are and maintain your level of confidence and your level of toughness. KJ
Santos, a JUCO guy, what can you see him bringing to the team?
6'8" athlete, runner, jumper, slasher, has the ability to be an elite defender. Great job slashing to the rim, getting offensive rebounds because he's physically strong, athletic, great addition.
Javon Pickett's a kid that you've praised in the offseason because of the amount of work he's put in, and how is that work translating now?
From the time he got here in June up until now, I think he's probably made the greatest strides. But he puts a lot of time into it, and I thought Cash has worked extremely hard. But Javon, like clockwork in the morning, 6:15 in the morning, come back at 11 a.m., then all of a sudden practice or weights, and this is every day, like clockwork. You see the growth in his game, but the confidence, his preparation, his focus, his willingness to ask questions and learn, he's been a great addition.
Xavier Penson, one of the point guards, and are you going to need him to jump in right away?
I just want him to be him. I mean, he's a guy that has a lot of flash to his game, but also has a lot of substance, a real good feel for the game, understanding where the ball needs to go, a good ability to pass the ball, make good decisions with the ball, but he also has the ability to score the ball. So, again, I want him to be the same guy. Like I tell all our freshmen coming in, be who you were in high school, but continue to grow in doing that. I don't want guys all of a sudden to come and change their game. I want him to play his game. I want him to be aggressive. I want him to be active. I want him to move the ball. There are sometimes he'll turn the ball over because, again, he has a little flash to his game, but I want him to be aggressive.
Mark Smith and Drew Smith. Let's start with Mark. Missouri fans saw him in the bragging rights game last year. He's a real talented kid from Illinois.
He is talented. You know, Mark is 6'4", probably 220 pounds. He probably came in at 230, but around 220 now. Done a great job trimming his body down, something that he wanted to do. But I think just the overall game, He was talented then, and we're going to keep working on his shot ready all the time, being an aggressive scorer, and just being a complete basketball player, because he's a guy that can play some point guard, he can play off the ball. And the biggest thing I talk about him, just being a great guard, just playing the game, reading the defense, making plays, being assertive. And I think he can be a guy that can be special on both sides of the ball.
Drew Smith from Evansville.
Talented player, man. And Drew's one of those guys that can do a lot of things for you. He can be an elite defender, he can be a defensive stopper, he can guard the ball, he can guard in the post. He knows how to move the ball. He's a guy that he can really play 4 different positions, can make shots. Come from a great program in Evansville, so he knows how to play in the motion offense. He knows how to read defenses. So a guy that you can plug him in a lot of different places. One, they have to continue to improve their individual skills. I think those guys prep work, individual skill work, and just getting better. And I think both of them has to get better at being more vocal.
Christian Guest, a true freshman from Cleveland, he just got here.
To his credit, he's done a great job of getting acclimated. And obviously the team has really embraced him, but he's done a great job reaching out to the team, getting to know guys, coming in the film, coming in watching film, working on his game. But his mental toughness, his physical toughness, and wanting to get better, he keep reaching and keep asking questions. He doesn't give up. I like his fire. If you watch him on film, he plays a lot of energy and a lot of passion. I think that'll be a great plus to our program.
Parker Braun has the family ties. Mike Sambodi, his uncle, played here. He's a guy who turned down scholarship offers to come here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good player. I think the biggest key with Parker at 6'9", he can make shots, he can play around the rim, he can block shots, he can run the floor. And again, he's one of those guys, I think the growth, physical growth in his body, but also the growth in being more vocal on the basketball floor. But he's a real good addition to our program.
Brooks Ford, Evan Yurkis, these are guys, walk-ons, they got to do a lot of dirty work. And what can they do to help the program?
I think Evan, a guy that's part of our program, has done a lot of good things on the floor, works on his game a great deal. And I think Brooks, having him, the great thing about Brooks, he understands this world. Because he grew up in this world, so he's seen it up close with his dad. He knows what it looks like. He's been in those locker rooms. So I think having that addition to your program to give your guys a different level of insight to what it looks like, the approach, and how to play the game, what to look for in the game. This is what coach might be thinking. I think it's great to have him.
You're trying to mold this roster, get the chemistry going. What are the things you and the coaching staff are going to be trying to do to get that chemistry right?
Well, one of the things we spent a lot of time on since last season up until now is taking care of the basketball. You want to be able to play with confidence, but we got to do a good job and not turn the ball over. I think that's first and foremost offensively. I think the other thing is really utilizing Jeremiah, Kevin, Reed, and those big guys around the rim, because I think that's an advantage and it should be a plus for our program. Though we have talented guys on the perimeter, we have to utilize those guys. Every time down in some capacity, one of those guys needs to touch that ball and make something happen, whether they're moving the ball, setting the ball screen, posting up, making a shot, because they're experienced guys that battle tested, and we need those guys to help us win games. And I think on the defensive side of the ball, I thought we were a good team last year. I think we can be a great defensive team this year.
Together we attack!
Coming up next, we sit down with Mizzou women's basketball coach Robin Pinchton as Coach P embarks upon her 9th season in Como with a new plan of attack.
All summer long we practiced with a 20-second shot clock, and so trying to create a little bit more with tempo.
When Show Me Mizzou basketball continues.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available ProPilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
This is a proclamation from Mizzou.
We've got something to say.
Show me the world through someone else's eyes.
Show me what happens when chemists tackle cancer.
Show me every side.
Show me my career while I'm still taking classes.
Show me how to go fast.
No, really fast.
Show me the truth.
Show me how to thrive.
Show me.
Show me. Show me
what you've got.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
The University of Missouri is a destination.
I expect us to do everything at a championship level.
It's a new day. It's a new year of Mizzou athletics.
When we leave Columbia, we're representing a great university and a lot of people in the great state of Missouri.
I don't think there's anything that Mizzou's lacking.
Let's focus on the front of our jersey, and this is what you guys came to do, is build a program.
Eight years ago, Robin Pinchton started rebuilding a Missouri women's program that was dormant but had plenty of potential. Now, entering her 9th year in Como, Coach P has revived recruiting, raised attendance for the women's program to previously unmatched levels, including a single-game record crowd. And she's taken her Tigers to 3 straight NCAA tournaments. But to take it to a new level this season, Pinchton's Tigers are tweaking some things. We went one-on-one to learn more.
So it's a lot of positionless basketball, and we've always had great versatility in our team. But for us, with the loss of Jordan Frericks and Sierra Porter and Kayla Michael, and that just strong inside presence, we felt like it's going to be in our best interest to kind of spread the court a little bit and take advantage of some dribble drive opportunities, maybe some mismatches, be able to get Sophie or Amber in there on the block. And we're playing at a much quicker tempo this year. All summer long we practiced with a 20-second shot clock, and so trying to create a little bit more with tempo. I think Akira Levy is key in that. Freshman point guard that's really got a motor and has the ability to push in transition. And so, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. I'm sure as we go through this preseason and non-conference schedule, we're going to have to tweak some things.
It's going to be Sophie's senior season. Everyone knows what a big part of this program she's been. I can't believe it's her senior season. Time flies. We know about the wins, we know about the points, we know about the records, but what are the intangible things that she has brought to this program, and how has she helped change this program?
Yeah, she just, it's really cool to see the growth in her from her freshman year to her senior year. And she's always, had so much passion. Everything she does, she's all in. Sophie's such a fierce competitor, and she does not back down. And, she's going to play from tip to the final horn. And, I think that kind of mentality, that kind of toughness, that kind of grittiness is absolutely infectious. Because if you don't show up in practice, she's going to make you look silly. And so you guys show up every day, and what that does is it makes her teammates better, but it's also, when they raise the bar, it's making Sophie better. But what people don't always get a chance to see like we do is just her heart. She's such an unbelievable young lady and really cares a lot. A kid that's had so much success, yet so humble, understands what this community support has meant to all of us. Always the last one to leave after a game, signing autographs, taking pictures. Any opportunity that she gets to go out and speak in this community, she always embraces. And it's really those kind of characteristics that I think are so hard to come by when you have an athlete that has had so much success in the spotlight, but at the same time can stay so humble and truly has a servant heart in that locker room. And I think that's what makes Sophie so special. The toughness that she brought to that locker room, the confidence, what she was able to do on the court has absolutely been infectious on our team.
I feel like I see that in Lauren Aldridge too. Is that right? Do you see the same thing too?
She is. She's a bulldog. She's a gritty kid. She's tough. She doesn't back down. She loves to compete.
I feel like Amber Smith is always adding stuff to her game. Would you agree with that? And if so, what has she added now? What's next?
I remember October of Amber's freshman year, her coming up to the office and saying, "Coach, I'm not sure if I'm in over my head or not." And I said, "You're absolutely not in over your head." And 5-6 months later, she's co-SEC Freshman of the Year. She's got so much power. She's got natural athleticism. She's got a high basketball IQ. She loves to compete.
What does Haley Troop bring to your team?
Haley's got a chance to be really special. Right now we're just trying to find that consistency with her. When she's on, she's hard to guard. She can shoot it quick. She's got deep range. She's really crafty with the ball. The thing I don't think Haley gets enough credit for is her passing ability. She really distributes the ball well.
Let's talk about the other newcomers, and starting with Akira Levy. You mentioned her a little bit earlier. She could be a key piece.
She definitely will be a key piece. She's a very dynamic point guard, probably one of the quickest players we've ever had here in that point guard position. Loves to play up tempo, crafty, has the ability to get to the paint and make good decisions when she's in there, which creates shot opportunities for other people. Great court awareness, really crafty with the ball in her hands, really good coming off ball screens, very good defender. Graceberg is another young lady that's got great versatility. She reminds me a lot of Amber and a Sophie, just the versatility. She can shoot the three ball. She's really good off the bounce. She's a good passer. She's got high basketball IQ, not afraid to handle it in the full court, pretty crafty with her back against the basket, and also can defend. I mean, she shoots passing lanes and shoots the gaps, and a very good rebounder.
And you mentioned you've lost some size over the last couple of years, so 6'4" Brittany Garner comes in from Philly, and what can she hopefully bring for you in that regard?
Well, we've got to get Brittany healthy first. She's been rehabbing a shoulder injury. I know her future is really bright. We'd love to have her this year, but she's got great strength. She's got as good a footwork in the post that I've seen in a long time. It's just natural. She reads angles, she understands drop steps, and she's a phenomenal passer.
So big picture, when you look at this group and you think about the potential, what has to happen for that potential to be fulfilled?
Yeah, you know, we've got to be really scrappy on the defensive end. We've got to find a way to create some extra possessions. We've also got to be relentless on the boards. And that's a challenge. We've got to replace some kids that rebounded really, really well for us. And so we've got to have that mentality that, you know, we're not going to be denied. And it's not always the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, right? So we've got to, you know, just be relentless.
Coming up next, a pair of seniors from the Show Me State who have spilled it all for their teams have one last season in the black and gold. We sit down with Kevin Puryear and Sophie Cunningham when Show Me Mizzou basketball continues. She was the very first McDonald's All-American in the history of the Mizzou women's basketball program. A hometown girl, a third-generation Mizzou athlete who, after winning 4 straight state titles inside Mizzou Arena, could not fathom being anything other than a Missouri Tiger. Now, Sophie Cunningham starts her final season in the black and gold, one of 2 seniors, along with Lauren Aldridge. Here's Sophie one-on-one with our own Lauren Holman.
I can't imagine my college experience any other way, and I don't want to, because this has been perfect. I know me and Lauren, we've just put so much sweat, blood, and tears into this program, and there's been so many people to make this journey so much fun, but I know that this last little piece of our journey is going to be amazing.
For you and Lauren, because it is your last go around, big picture goals for the two of you that you would really like to see the team accomplish?
I think, it's everyone's goal to get into the big dance, and we're 3 for 3, but honestly, I'm not even looking at big goals right now. I'm literally looking one day at a time. I'm trying to embrace everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and that's really what I'm doing, one day at a time, because I don't want this time to go by, and I know it's going to go fast, so that's why I am taking one day at a time.
How proud are you of the team and all the work that you guys have put into the offseason to get you to this point today?
Absolutely. I think this is the quickest team I've ever been a part of. We're doing 5-on-5 with 15-second shot clock, which is pretty fast. You got to get that ball up fast, and I just think that's going to fit our style very well this year. We're playing positionless basketball, and that's going to be really hard to guard.
How do you think that's going to fit your guys' style of play and being able to spread that ball around?
Exactly. I think that we're a little smaller than we have been, but I'm not worried about it. I really do think that it's going to be really hard to guard our team on the perimeter. If you don't guard us, we're going to shoot the ball. Everyone can shoot from top to bottom, but if you do guard us, us faster guards can take you to the basket. So I think it's going to be a hard guard for people. We're going to do a lot of different things on defense, so it's going to be really fun. But like I said, it's all about being in shape and just kind of knowing every position 1 through 5.
How big of a weapon will that be to have in your guys' back pocket?
Yeah, I think we just have a lot of threats on the floor. This is the most diverse team I've ever been a part of, most athletic team I've ever been a part of. Everyone's just stepping up. I'm just super excited for our squad this year. The strides we've made as this program, we're becoming elite, but we're not there yet. And I really think that this year's the year to do that. There's another level that we need to get to, so we just need to focus in and dial in, because season's here. I mean, practice is here, and it's crazy how fast it goes by.
When Kevin Puryear arrived at Mizzou, the only place the Kansas City native truly wanted to play his college basketball, he faced a complete rebuild. Finally, last year as a junior, Puryear and his teammates tasted the NCAA tournament for the first time. As a senior, Puryear wants more. I sat down with Kevin as he begins his last season in Columbia. Do you feel like a senior? I mean, I don't know what necessarily that means, but do you feel like a senior?
I try not to think about it, but you know, it's just honestly crazy how fast my time went here. But it's also been an exciting journey, so I have no regrets. And honestly, I think just having one more year to play basketball for this university is just a blessing. You know, I just think, I mean, the journey. I mean, just to think that, you know, my freshman year of college, all the things that I went through, and I mean, of course, I had obstacles every single year, but you know, being a senior is like, man, I overcame all of this, and I'm here now. So, you know, I got to get it done. You know, I got to graduate, get my degree, and you know, just continue to move forward.
As you come back for the off season, how much did just winning benefit this group and benefit this program, and maybe put you in a different position entirely than you'd been the last few off seasons?
Oh yeah, you know, I think it gives us a little bit of leverage and definitely some confidence going into the next season, and we want to achieve even more this year, so we have to work that much harder. But I think we have, you know, definitely a willing group of coaches and players to get the job done.
Coach Martin, how do you describe his style a year in, and how much does the way he goes about things help you improve as a player?
I think we definitely take some of his mannerisms and the way he acts and implement it into ourselves. But you know, he's just really a blue-collar guy. You know, he comes from humble beginnings and doesn't really come from much in East St. Louis. And you know, he shows his appreciation for the game every single day. You know, he's had a lot of success at previous schools, but you would never know that because he works every single day like he doesn't have a job. I mean, if anybody gets a chance to come to a practice, you can see it, just the passion, the energy level every single day. He's relentless. Even after a tough practice, you'll still see him in the weight room working out. So he just never stops, and I think he's just relentless in everything he does. And you know, couldn't ask for a better coach. Applying the game of basketball and teaching the game, teaching life through the game of basketball, and I think that's a pretty cool thing.
You guys seem to have a tremendous level of respect for what he's telling you.
I think it's because, you know, he respects us, you know, just as young men, and he has our best interests at the end of the day. You know, from day one, he's never, you know, lied to any of us. He's a man of his word, and he never promised any of us anything and said if we want to play, if we want to do the things that we want to accomplish in life, then we have to work for them. And you know, he's done nothing but help us, you know, along the way, and I think that's why we value what he says so much. Adversity reveals the character of a man, and it really just stuff like that. And I think that we actually take that stuff in and think about it. And when we're out on the court, you know, we take those things in and actually think about, you know, the things that he says and apply it to our lives. And when you actually think about it, that makes you want to go harder. When a coach cares about you and loves you, and you can tell that, you know, it's genuine, you're going to do everything in your power to, you know, make them happy. And, you know, of course, they're going to do whatever it takes to make us happy as well. So, you know, we're both giving on both ends. So I think that, you know, makes us, I think that makes everybody involved bought in.
I know he doesn't bust out the game tapes, but, you know, maybe in the back of your mind, how much does it help that you know he knows from where he speaks, right? One
thing that we never do is question. We'll never question Coach Martin. You know, he's been there, he's been through the trenches, he's experienced it all, he's played at the level that we all want to play at. So we're going to listen to everything that he has to say.
Next, veteran support will be key for both Tiger teams this season. We'll hear from Amber Smith and the newly eligible Mark Smith when we come back on Show Me Mizzou Basketball.
You're going to go take care of business, and we are not going to be denied today on our home court.
Oh, baby, the reverse layup for Sophie. Pretty stuff from Amber Smith. He 11,000 Tiger fans up and loud again. Aldridge three, got it. Backdoor bouncer, Cunningham, finger roll it in. No doubt about it. Mizzou, the better team today.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available ProPilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Left corner, Purry, an open three. He buried it. Big finish.
Here's Geis trying to split defenders and in.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
A year ago, Mark Smith was on the other side of the bragging rights rivalry, suiting up for Illinois. A year later, he's a Tiger, and surprisingly eligible for this season after being granted a last-minute waiver by the NCAA.
What was your first reaction when you found out, hey, it's a go, I'm playing this year?
Oh man, it was crazy, you know, I kind of prayed about it. But I'm just excited to be here. I'm glad I'm playing, and it's going to be, I think, a fun year, so I'm excited to play with this team. I did not get my hopes up at all. Actually, I just kind of came in and just stick what I know to, just work hard, got up, shot every morning, go to practice, shoot again. I mean, just stick to what I know, just try to be a better basketball player, get the best I can, and if it happened, it happened.
What do you hope to bring to this team immediately?
I think I'm an all-around player. I kind of just playmaker, shooter. I hope I can be defense, bring a lot of defense, toughness, rebound, just anything team needs to win. I feel like I can help bring that.
You mentioned that word toughness, and when I've been at practice, I mean, that's the one word that's come to my mind. Is that where your game kind of starts, with the effort and the toughness and the grit? Yeah,
I just try to, I just try to do whatever I can to win, no matter what the circumstances are. That's how it starts for me, get a stop defensively, get somebody involved, stuff like set a good screen for somebody. I mean, get JT the ball in the post, stuff like that, just do whatever I can.
How much do you like playing for Konza? You seem like you might be an extension of his personality on the floor.
Yeah, I kind of think I have that kind of hard edge when I play. Just kind of really locked in tune to the game, try to talk a lot, bring energy to the team and the guys I'm playing with. So I just use them to help us win. I mean, whatever that is, if that's playing good defense, passing the ball, setting screens, shooting, getting to the basket. I just try to help defensively as much as I can, rebound. I mean, all of it, I guess. I just try to be an all-around player. That's what Coach preaches.
Amber Smith is one of those players who always seems to be adding something to her game. Since winning co-freshman of the year in the SEC 2 years ago, she just keeps improving. And she's excited about Mizzou's new look offense this season. Smith sat down with our own Lauren Holman.
Year number 3, can't be more excited.
What do you like about this year's roster?
Positionless. I mean, everybody's always in the past worried about, am I the 4 or the 5? What position am I going in as? And being positionless, you can play any 5 spots on the court, and it's available. It's more versatility, and I'm a versatile player, and I love being able to go to the post sometimes, or even being able to be on the perimeter. So just being positionless and being able to play either 5 spots on the court is very good.
You talk about that different style of basketball. Coaches really wanting to implement a new offense, a quicker offense.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to look for you?
I think it gets me back to my roots. In high school, we were a motion running team, and I had the ball in my hand a lot. One of the best on my high school teams, but obviously being surrounded by a group of young ladies that can shoot and can attack the basket, it's really well for us because we have a lot of dribble drive opportunities.
How beneficial will it be to spread the ball around and really have anyone be able to knock down a shot?
When we have our post players out there that can shoot and 5 people on the court that can shoot, it makes them have to play further out, and the more further out they have to play, the easier it is for dribble drive opportunities.
How is that going to help you transition to this faster offense?
It just makes us not be able to hold the ball as long as we would like. I mean, it makes us have to pass, swing, keep moving the ball, and we're never like a magnet. So the quicker we have to move the ball, the more it would enhance us to get a better shot and a quicker shot, and therefore we'll have much more time and many more possessions available.
Big picture goals this season?
I would have to say SEC championship. I mean, conference, regular season, conference championship, and the SEC tournament, but also being able to host in front of our fans. I mean, they deserve it. They're our 6th man. I mean, we do everything for them, and we don't want to let them down. Last year was a little bit of a letdown for us, but this year our big goal is to be SEC champions and the chance to host it and even make them to the Elite 8.
Just how excited are you to finally get it to this point, 3rd year, junior year, to start putting that work in for that first game?
I'm very excited. I mean, the time is now. We don't have any more time to waste. Getting our shots up and just being the best version of ourselves we can be from here on out. Until our last game this season, it's just being the best we can be, whether we're tired, whether we're overwhelmed with school. We have to know time and place for everything. We just have to focus up and just go get it every day, like it's our last.
Next. Let's work hard to get better. More important, let's try to have some fun.
Conzo Martin takes his message on the road, hosting free clinics for kids around the state when Show Me Mizzou Basketball continues. Conzo Martin not only spent his summer working with his team, he traveled the state with his staff, putting on several free clinics for kids in St. Louis and Kansas City. And he allowed me to tag along for one of those trips to see how Mizzou basketball is using its platform to help the kids of the Show Me State.
We're in Kansas City, Missouri at the Thornberry Unit Boys and Girls Club. This is our 3rd day of having camps. We started out in the St. Louis area. The 2nd day was on the Illinois side, and now we're in Kansas City finishing off and having a great time.
How excited were these kids to be able to have this chance today?
Man, they're so excited. They called me at 4 o'clock in the morning, ready to be out here.
You get some good sleep last night? He didn't sleep last night. He's working on his game all night. Let's work hard to get better. More important, let's try to have some fun. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask us. We're here to help you. And again, we're here to have some fun. We're here to get better.
Here we go. Get tall like Coach.
A lot of wonderful kids, their families here. A lot of energy, a lot of passion. Our staff is doing a great job of pouring into the community, into the kids. And it's always an exciting time for us.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, really, because you have a Division I coach, major college program that's come here to our community to provide a free clinic, basketball skills clinic for our kids, neighborhood kids. It's a great opportunity.
Financially, we couldn't afford, I know my mom couldn't, to send us to camp, so best way, bring the camp to the kids. Yeah. We got to do more than just be on campus, because oftentimes kids are able to financially come to campus to basketball camps and clinics. So we felt like there was a way to reach out to kids that can't make it. We go to those communities, but also you be a part of the community, because I think it's our job to do that as coaches at the University of Missouri. There you go. Come on. Good. Quick feet. Thumbs down. Ball, good. Thumbs down. Good. So hopefully they get the whole experience of being a part of Mizzou. And I think that's the biggest thing. So it's not a case of us trying to recruit young prospects. It's about us really pouring into the kids, and hopefully everything we're doing is just reiterating what they get from home. Get that crossover down, get that crossover down. Keep dribbling your ball, keep your ball alive, keep dribbling. Oh, yeah.
I read a quote from the mayor of your hometown yesterday saying that you represent hope to a lot of the kids at these camps these last few days. What does that mean to you?
Everybody has to give back, do more, give more. And I think oftentimes people always think giving means financial giving, but you can give your support. Good, good, good. Follow through. Because I remember messages that were given to me as a young kid. I remember to this day valuable information that hopefully lasts me a lifetime that I try to transfer on to these kids.
What's up, Coach Mark?
Good, 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 good. Stay focused. Come on, Zip. Use that glass. Good, good, good. Good shot. Jump stop, jump stop. I think the biggest thing is to never give up, and you hear that all the time. And I would always try to say to kids, it's okay to change paths, but it's not always okay to give up. And try to fight for your dreams.
1, 2, 3,
family!
Coming up, we go inside a Mizzou women's basketball practice with Robin Pinchton, wired for sound.
There's another level. You got to raise it.
When Show Me Mizzou Basketball continues.
This is a proclamation from Mizzou.
We've got something to say.
Show me the world through someone else's eyes.
Show me what happens when chemists tackle cancer.
Show me every side.
Show me my career while I'm still taking classes.
Show me how to go fast.
No, really fast.
Show me the truth.
Show me how to thrive.
Show me.
Show me. Show me
what you've got.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
The University of Missouri is a destination.
I expect us to do everything at a championship level.
It's a new day. It's a new year of Mizzou athletics.
When we leave Columbia, we're representing a great university and a lot of people and a great state of Missouri.
I don't think there's anything that Mizzou's lacking.
Let's focus on the front of our jersey, and this is what you guys came to do, is build a program.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
We wanted to get a better understanding of how Robin Pinchton works the magic that has resulted in 6 consecutive postseason appearances. She is a master of getting the most out of her team's talent. And to see how she does it, we mic'd her up as Coach P was wired for sound at a recent Mizzou women's basketball practice.
It takes a little bit more to get it from within, but that's how you compete for a championship, okay? It's got to be everybody today. I've been really blessed. I've been in a profession that I absolutely love for so many years. Nice move, Al. Nice move. I was an assistant coach at the age of 21. I was a head coach at the age of 23, and so you learn a lot through the process. Good. Better, better. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We do want to challenge our kids to grow outside their comfort zone, to develop those elite level skill sets. But first and foremost, it starts with the fundamentals, and that's something we talk about every day. We can't just drill things to drill things. We got to play to compete. The great understand that, and they understand how hard it is to get there. There's another level. You got to raise it. I think when you do things the right way and you really focus on the name on the front, people are not going to forget the name on the back. And it's just something that we feel very strongly about. I think it's something very unique to our program, the culture that we have. Good, Grace. Here we go, Tree. Get you one, babe. Get you one. Hey, good box out. Nice job. Hey, keep your mind right. Keep your mind right. You good? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Too many great things going on for you. Honestly, coaching, it's like, sure, I've got 2 sons, but I also feel like I've got 15 daughters. I've been really blessed over the years to coach some pretty awesome, not only basketball players, but people. And I've always felt very strongly that buy-in from your team is so important. I don't question emotionally. I know everybody wants it, but everybody in the country wants it. We've got to continue to raise the bar. I love you guys. I love this team. I am so excited about what's to come. I think that's in large part because of the culture that we have here. It is a family environment. We care a great deal about each other. We work really hard to create a great culture, and I think you've got to work twice as hard to protect that culture. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Next, the Mizzou men's basketball team opens their season on Norm Stewart Court when Show Me Mizzou Basketball continues. The Mizzou men's basketball team returned to the court for the first time this season when they hosted Central Arkansas at Mizzou Arena on opening night. Tiger fans were oh so happy to welcome basketball back into their lives.
Enthusiasm, energy, and excitement. It is November 6th, but it's the start of college basketball season.
Central Arkansas, a team out of the Southland Conference that had their best season in the history of the program since joining Division I. Conzo Martin in his second year. What a turnaround a season ago. His presence revived the enthusiasm of the fan base a year ago. So glad you're with us as we tip it off in 2018-2019. First post touch for Tillman, back out to Pickett. The freshman knocks it down. Missouri in transition. Geis with numbers back. Mark Smith's first shot. He buries it.
And it's set up by the senior Jordan Geis. For Mark Smith, beautiful rotation on the shot.
Smith again.
Mark Smith from deep.
Missouri on a 10-0 run after falling behind early.
Left corner, Mark Smith. Another 3. He's 3 for 3.
I don't know if he's touched the rim.
Missouri with the double figures advantage, trying to expand it here. Tigers haven't scored in 4 minutes. Bears haven't scored in 7.5. Reed Nico double team, but finds a way.
It's a veteran move right there by Reed Nico. Patience, great footwork.
Mark Smith's going to mess around and have a double-double in the first half.
And he's not the biggest guy on the team either.
Torrance Watson, his first career bucket. Missouri will take a double-digit lead into the half.
Baseline left now for Tillman outside. Smith splashes home his 4th 3 of the game. It's 35-20.
Smith, he's starting the second half the way he started the first.
Nice to the right side of the court. In the paint on a slip. Tillman jams it on a pretty feed from Jordan Geis.
Central Arkansas, you're down 7, still plenty of time, 10 minutes.
Missouri looking for a response. They go to Tillman. And there goes Tillman again. Watson, the baseline drive, the fake and the finish. A look at the potential for that young man.
Mitchell Smith to the block. Had it blocked. Pulled down by Purrier. Lays it up left hand. Good. It got fouled with 8.5 minutes to play. The lead back to 17.
Now Smith from the corner. Baseline, runner. Great attack. Seeing every single facet of Mark Smith's game tonight. The improved outside shot, the ability to drive, the defense, the rebounding. He's got 19 and 10.
Jeremiah Tillman, Mark Smith were terrific.
And that'll do it. First win in the books on this season for Conzo Martin's Missouri Tigers. Coming up next, Robin Pinchton's crew hits the road for their season debut, heading to Western Illinois. We go in-depth on the season opener when Show Me Mizzou Basketball returns.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available ProPilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Left corner, Purry, an open three. He buried it. Big finish. Here's Geist trying to split defenders and in.
You're going to go take care of business, and we are not going to be denied today on our home court.
Oh, baby, the reverse layup for Sophie. Pretty stop from Amber Smith. 11,000 Tiger fans up and loud again. Aldridge free, got it. Backdoor bouncer, Cunningham, finger roll it in. No doubt about it. Mizzou, the better team today.
At ProPlan, we believe nutrition is full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what nutrition can do, because the possibility of a longer life and a healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
Robin Pinchton took her team on the road for its season opener, traveling to Western Illinois, as they faced a tough task to begin their season.
Tonight, we'll be witnessing a matchup long in the making, where the Western Illinois Fighting Leathernecks will be facing off against the Mizzou Tigers.
Compete. Just one play at a time, compete. And I think that's huge, okay? Don't worry about anything else. One play at a time, compete to the best of our ability. 40 minutes, let it all hang out.
Tigers will come back with it. Cunningham gets the fast break layup, and that goes up and in, and one for Cunningham.
It is great court vision by Mizzou to get up court and find Cunningham breaking to the basket.
Inside to Smith, and a quick passing goes all around to lead for the Cunningham layup.
There you start to see the ball movement of the Mizzou Tigers really working out inside and out.
Cunningham looking for a pass, can't get one. Quick pass inside, underneath the basket, up and in. And that one is going to go for Grace Berg.
Beautiful job. When we talk about freshmen coming into the game for Mizzou, Grace Berg, a 5-star recruit coming in from Mizzou this year.
Ball is being moved around again. A lot of movement by this Mizzou team that we talked about early on, like we expected. Shot and made by Aldridge for three.
Just like that, Aldridge really feeling it from beyond the arc tonight.
Ranger grabs it to Higginbotham. Higginbotham gets the ball stripped away and picked up there by Roundtree. Roundtree wants to go inside. Gilmore chasing her down, and the open layup goes in.
Up and in. Beautiful move by Roundtree.
42-32. Again, a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Cunningham giving it inside to Smith. Smith with the fadeaway jumper. That one drains.
That was pretty.
The Tigers with the ball now after a couple made free throws there for the Leathernecks. Again, 63-49 is the score. Cunningham for three. There's the swish that she's been looking for all game. Aldridge driving, kicks to Berg, handing it off to Cunningham. She goes up with it using her height and gets it in as well. That's too easy for her. Leaving Cunningham, and that's an and one with the layup. And there's the ball stolen away by Mizzou, and layup goes up and in, and one for Elle Brown. A little mid-range jumper up and in pretty easily there for Anna Schutz. The final score here in Western Hall, 89-64 for the Mizzou Tigers. A great game overall.
Basketball season is here, and we are so excited to have all of you fans along for the ride with us. Don't forget, you can still get season tickets for both the Mizzou men's and women's basketball programs by calling 1-800-CAT-PAWS or visiting MUTigers.com. At MUTigers.com, you'll also find mini plans for the men's program and single game ticket opportunities for both teams. And don't forget to follow both programs on social media for all of the latest news, information, and videos. And we'll see you this season here in Como.
Show Me Mizzou Basketball was presented by Bud Light, game day's favorite light lager, Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs, Shelter Insurance for your auto, home, and life. Papa John's. The day after the Tigers win, get 50% off your regular menu price online order using promo code TigersWin at papajohns.com. MU Healthcare, Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, where yes finds a way.